Hello and welcome to a new video. In today's video we're going to build a guitar, but it's going to be sort of a weird experiment and hopefully it will be a fun, interesting thing that you can maybe do yourself. It's going to be a way for me to try and come up with a new guitar shape, and the reason why I'm doing it this way is because I have built guitars for almost 10 years. Next year is going to be my 10th year building guitars actually. And that's actually kind of cool. I didn't think it would be like that when I started building guitars. The thing is that I've been doing this for so long that I sort of know with just the back of my hand how a guitar is supposed to look. And so I feel like it's starting to get kind of hard to find a new shape for the body. And so I was thinking, what if I get someone who doesn't know anything about guitars and how they're supposed to look to draw up the body shape for me? Well, that's what we're gonna do today. Here I have a guitar body blank. I've painted it white and I've drawn in a center line on it. I've routed out the neck pocket and the pickup, and I've also mounted a bridge here. I've also made a cutout for how far in the lower horn or whatever shape it's going to end up being here is supposed to go, because, you know, access to the higher frets is something that I want to force in on the shape design. Painted white because it's going to be easier to paint on it, and I've added the neck and the bridge and pickup because I'm going to give this to my sister, who doesn't know anything about guitars, or at least not more than I've forced her to know by, you know, growing up together and playing guitar all the time around her and annoying her. But anyway, she needs to know a couple of things, and that is where the neck goes, where the pickup is, and where the bridge is. Because otherwise she might design a body shape that is not functional. And so I have to have those things on because I can't expect her to know where those things are. And obviously if you're going to do this yourself, you should do something like this, because you have to accept the fact that whoever you're asking won't know where the bridge go. It's sort of part of the whole experiment, or the point of it. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this guitar body, I'm going to remove the neck, and I'm going to put it into a box. I'm going to tape up the box, and I'm going to give this guitar body box to her, and then she's going to just draw whatever she wants, and then she'll give the box back to me, and I'll open it in front of you guys together, and we'll just see what happens. And hopefully it's going to be something cool. I don't know, but whatever shape she has drawn, I am going to cut that out and make that into the guitar. It's obviously not that much work, and it's not a very precious piece of wood. This is scrap wood basically, so there isn't that much to lose, but it's going to be really interesting and fun to see what she comes up with. And I'm not going to open the box until she gives it back to me and I'm filming the unboxing. So you're going to get my first impression, or whatever you want to call it, of the guitar together with you. And it's just because I think that is more fun than me just getting the body back and saying, hey, this is what you draw. I also don't want to influence her in any weird way. I just get it and not make her think anything else. I do have a picture for reference that I'm going to give her, but it's this picture right here. And as you can see, these are just weird guitars. These are not the norms. This is not a Stratocaster or a Les Paul or anything like that. It's just crazy guitars that I found on the internet, and I think that they might be weird enough to make her go a little bit wonkers with her design. And so we'll just see what happens, and we'll come back to you real soon. But first we need to take the neck off and put the body into the box and tape it up. So I went with a 4-bolt because I thought it would be the easiest, and this is just an old Squire plate that I had lying around that wasn't doing anything. So we can just unscrew the neck. Like that. So we just take the body and we stick it in here, and it's not completely big enough, but I think I can make it work. Something like that. And then we can put a piece of tape just to keep everything secured, because the box is a little bit too small. I mean, this is not going in the postage. I'm gonna hand it over to her. Okay, so the box is taped up and ready to go, and I'm just gonna go to her and give the box to her, and I'll see you back here really soon. Or for you it's gonna be real soon. For me, I hope this isn't gonna take too long, because I want this to be my last video for the year. But anyway, stay tuned, okay? Okay, so I'm back, and I have the box right here. Here's the box. Anyway, anyway, yes, the body is in here. I just got it back yesterday, and now I'm gonna open it with you, and we'll see what happens. So, there are some pieces of tape holding it together here, like so, and here. And we'll just see what she actually drew on the body right now. So, that's the lid, and okay, this is wow. Okay. She's sorry, I got kind of, I think, flabbergasted or something. Here is the design she's made. And I think that is just what I meant. The weird kind of crazy thing where it's like not at all what I would ever really have drawn. And I think it looks cool. I think it looks really different than anything that I think I would have ever come up with. I don't know. I am gonna have to take the bridge and the pickup out now, and of that we're gonna start cutting out the shape of this body. So, be back in a second or two. Wow, this is so weird. It looks so weird. It looks so weird. I don't even know what to say. Okay, so again, here is the body design, and I don't know what to say. It looks sort of like an SG up here and a little bit down here, but then it has these 2 points here. And then we have this part in the middle that looks like, I don't know, maybe it's the color or something, but it makes me think of a tongue. Very interesting. I don't know what this is, if it's just like she wants me to paint that into it once it's done. I don't actually know. Or if she wants me to carve that in. Does she want me to carve that in? How the hell am I going to do that? Well, I mean, maybe I should talk to her. I don't know. Wasn't really supposed to do that. I was more supposed to just, interpret the work she did. But now I'm kind of confused. And, yeah. I don't know. I'm gonna have to start cutting this out. We're gonna do a montage now of cutting the body out and shaping it and sanding it and painting it. So, yeah, no more talking until the end when the guitar is put all together, or at least I think so, unless I run into some weird troubles. But yeah, let's cue the montage. Well, here is the guitar, and I hope you think it's as cool as I think it is. It was a lot of fun. I think this was a fun kind of experiment to just do, me and my sister, and I actually enjoyed it. I do have a friend who builds cars and designs cars, and I was thinking maybe I could ask him to design a guitar. So if you think this was fun and it sounds like an interesting thing to see what would happen if a car designer draw a guitar for me, let me know in the comments below if that sounds interesting, and I'll see what I can do. I can't promise that I'll get him to do it, but I can try to persuade him. Anyway, we're going to plug in the guitar and play it, but before that I just want to say Merry Christmas to everyone. This is going to be the last video for this year, at least from me. There will be some videos coming up in the days to come now of taking all episodes from other builds I've done and putting them into one long video. I've edited them together to just make long videos instead of just episodes like they came out during the year. I feel like that's a good way to sort of wrap up the year with some extra videos, and since it's some content I've already made, it doesn't really matter that I'm just, editing together into one long video. And also, if you're a new subscriber here, you might not want to go back and go through all the episodes. You can just look at one long video. It's more like for the convenience of anyone watching, and maybe it will be nice to view them in that way. So that's going to come up during the holidays now, but as far as it comes to like new videos that I'm actually filming, this is the last one for the year, but I'll be back next year with some fun and interesting things. We have that Harley Benton guitar, for example, that we have to do some crazy things to, and hopefully you're going to find that interesting. So hopefully I'll see you next year. But anyway, Merry Christmas, stay awesome and cool, and go and celebrate Christmas, and eat a bunch of good food, and hug your loved ones, and stay awesome and cool, I've already said. But anyway, do that, and I'll see you next year. Bye bye for now.